you know, you look at the blemish.
Layton, I'm stopping you there. Take those glasses off. You don't deserve it. Pathetic, the both of you. I am still the best FIFA player right here. That is all I'm going to say. I'm disappointed. I'm not even angry. I'm just disappointed. Hello and welcome to EA Sports In The Game. My name's Kyle Walker, and as always, I'm joined in the studio by FG and Layton. Guys, hold your horses right here. Before we get into all of this chat about FIFA 23, let's have a look at what happened in the Champions League.
There is nothing quite like a European match under the lights at the Etihad Stadium. And this one seems to have all the potential to be one of the most intriguing.
Okay, 100 kg on the bench press. Have to gain more, never want less. Yes, head back against headrest. Put the G&G force and leave you breathless. More wins, I feel weightless. A few sound balls on my hit list. That's one down, another pearl on my crown. Check off my checklist, now check this. I've been around since playground, been profile. Them man are clowns, their background, lost and found. Plug in my sound, get them pounds. Gotta stay up, never stay down. So, can't check the facts, my impact when I switch gears and contact and feedback. You know we need that. Move. I gotta get these wins, I gotta move. I gotta get these beats, I gotta move. This one's too hot to freeze, I gotta move. They snooze and I move. I gotta get these wins, I gotta move. I gotta get these beats, I gotta move. This one's too hot to freeze, I gotta move. They snooze and I move. I move. I move. I move. They snooze and I move. I move. I move. I move. They snooze and I move.
Well, there we are. 5 goals for that man, Erling Haaland. What a result. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't there to be able to witness it firsthand, but you both were. Layton, I'm coming straight to you. What a performance. What a night. What a game.
Mate, I think we were due, obviously, as a club, I think we were due a performance like this. You know, a real statement, you know, to go out there and really turn it on and turn the screw and put everyone on watch. But obviously, that man there, Erling Haaland, 5 goals. It's not only the goals that he gets, for me, it's the desire to just keep going. It seems like, in the best way possible, it's never enough. He always, like, when he got subbed off, he was like, you know, he wants more, and I love it. That is because he could have been the first man to score 6 in a Champions League game. However, he did get 5. Adriano and Lionel Messi are the 2 other players that have been able to do it. FG, we've waxed lyrical about that man so much, Erling Haaland this season, but what a performance from him.
I'm running out of words. Like, this is a recurring theme with us. We're just talking about how good he is.
I mean, unbelievable performance, of course, by Erling Haaland, but all over the pitch, Layton, as well, from Edison at the back all the way to the forwards, sublime. Not only in the scoreline, but just Leipzig, they didn't have anything for us. You know, we really we dominated, and that's what we wanted to see. As I said, we want to see statements. It's this part of the season now where you've got to go out there and, you know, you've got to win convincingly. You know, this is what we have to do. And that's what we've seen on the pitch so much so far since the last episode. And that has meant that, of course, Manchester City, we've had plenty of new FUT items as well. Let's have a look at those. We've got FUT Fantasy Ruben Diaz. We've got Showdown winner John Stones. We've got Team of the Week Foden. An upgraded Road to the Final Phillips. And Jack Grealish has been included in the Footballers promo. There's a lot to unpack right here, FG. But we presume your pack luck is coming this time.
It is coming. I've got every single one of them. Finally, Ruben has a bit of respect on his pace because his base item makes him slow, but that is a beast.
It really is. I mean, looking at those 4, Layton, out of the many that jump out to you? It's got to be Ruben, hasn't it? Look at him. Sensational, unbelievable. I did get Stones, but he's an SBC, but that's my guy now, you know? I don't have to take Ruben. I'm never going to pack him. That's this guy's job. But, yeah, Stones, Foden, Phillips. But, you know, Ruben, he looks special, doesn't he? He does. Now, one person who wasn't on that graphic was Erling Haaland. Now, we already talked so much about him. 5 goals in the second leg against Red Bull Leipzig. Absolutely phenomenal. We can see all of his FUT items this season. FG is special.
He is special. Even his first one was special. Like, how far can this man go? Could we see, like, a 98, 99 later on in the year? He's just running amok, and he's just absolutely knocking the ball out of the park every single time. It's
stunning.
So that man, Erling Haaland, has now become Manchester City's all-time season goal scorer, scoring 39 goals in a single season. And there's still plenty more goals to come. That wasn't the only record he broke, though. Third player to score 5 goals in a Champions League match. The quickest player to reach 30 UEFA Champions League goals. And, of course, the youngest player to score 30 Champions League goals in Champions League history. Layton, breaking records all over the show. What more is there left to say?
It's incredible to see that he does it all the time, and he's got the passion. You see him on the pitch, like he's fighting. And I love that, you know. He could just come, put the ball in the back of the net and go home, but no, he's really... he's got the grit. He's really got the grit.
What's he got? What's he got?
You know what I mean?
Now, we could sit and talk about this man's performance all day long, all the... as Layton puts it, but we've got to move on. You might remember that last episode we showed a special video which had in it FG finally winning a competitive game of EA Sports FIFA 23 when he travelled to Germany, faced against the Red Bull Leipzig team. So, of course, with the return fixture, we thought it was only good that we invited them to Manchester to see what they've got for this second leg. So let's have a look at that now.
Hello and welcome to Studio One in the heart of the Manchester City Training Academy. My name is Ryan Pessoa and I'm alongside my teammate in Shells. We've got an eventful night today of FIFA 23 action.
And now a chance for Hemp here. Oh!
Straight down the other end. Oh, it's 2. It's a great goal as well. Straight after the gloating. I think this is game here.
Oh, that's a nice ball. And that's 3. Oh, good little sportsmanship here. Ooh, keep it moving. Rebound.
Oh, that's a sensational dummy there. Oh, that's absolutely beautiful. It's got to be, and it is, it's going to be, that is the goal to get back into it. That was a nervy end to the game.
What? Go. Oh, no! Oh, my God.
No way.
Oh, step overs. Oh.
Right back into the game. To step overs into Nkunku. The reverse elastico. There we have it. The win for RB Leipzig, 2-1 against Man City with the exhibition matches.
Well, FG, Layton, got anything to say for yourselves?
Right. Okay. So, on the day, yeah, I lost my head. I lost the game. I lost my sunglasses. But, having said that, you can never count us out. Because what people are seeming to forget is, you know, you look at the blemish.
Layton, I'm stopping you there. Take those glasses off. You don't deserve it. Pathetic, the both of you. I am still the best FIFA player right here. That is all I'm going to say. I'm disappointed. I'm not even angry. I'm just disappointed.
Can we please put the link on for Kyle's video when he tried to play competitive FIFA? What was the score that day, Layton? 12.
Right, well, let's move on from that one because it wasn't just the loss and the L that these guys were holding when they played against Red Bull Leipzig. Actually, there was a few wonder goals in there as well. FG, he scored an absolute stunner. Let's have a look at that now.
What? Go. Oh, no! Oh, my God.
No way. FG has just scored a Rabona. No. From about, I don't even know how many yards out that is. You see the XG on the screen, 0, by the way.
You know he's never going to let that down. That's going on Instagram, everywhere, every social media platform after this.
OK, I'll give you that one. That was absolutely unreal. Now, we did hear Ryan and Shells. They were loving that one as well. Unfortunately, I couldn't get them here on the sofa to talk to them for this episode because they're busy preparing for the ePremier League.
Ryan and Shells will be in London next March to represent Manchester City in the biggest FIFA tournament in the UK. Ice in the veins for the City man and the king of the ePremier League.
We put a lot of preparation in, trying to prepare every day, working hard.
Right now, Ryan is in business mode.
Just one of them trophies. I think getting that taste of FIFA 21, bro, you just want that feeling again.
Shells is cooking, and anyone on this PlayStation bracket should be fearful right now. Shells Dancing on camera, scoring again.
I'm not really looking out for opponents, if I'm being honest.
I feel the pressure from myself. I don't really feel the pressure from people around me. I want to prove myself to everyone else.
I told you, when I'm playing like this and I got the right mentality, bro, there's nobody coming close.
We have trust in each other, so hopefully we can win it all.
Yes, Ryan and Shells will be representing Manchester City at the ePremier League on the 25th and 26th of March. Make sure you check that one out. FG, Layton, how do you think the boys will do?
I back them. I actually genuinely think that we're lucky to have some of the best FIFA players in the world at City. And obviously I know them personally and I know how hard they've worked, so I'm backing them. Ryan and Shells are with you.
Now, it's not just the skills on the pitch that we can say Ryan and Shells are good at. Also, it's their FUT item knowledge. Let's have a look at this. This is Who the FUT.
Now, welcome to the bonus round.
Can I guess?
You can.
That's Aguero.
But it is not Sergio Aguero.
Can I guess again?
No,
I'm afraid.
What? No, it's my turn. You already... An Argentinian striker.
Shells. Shells. Ryan.
You said it's not Aguero.
Ryan, you know the answer to this, don't you?
Yeah.
Who is Argentinian? Am I bugging?
I need to hear a buzzer, please.
Look, I
really wanted to give him a point. The answer is Carlos Tevez.
I root for those guys. I'm their biggest supporters, but Shells, you didn't manage to know who the other legendary Argentinian striker is. Layton, you would have got that, wouldn't you?
No, I watched it, and your mind just goes blank sometimes, doesn't it? You know, I would have eventually got Tevez, but I'm with Shells, man.
I am not with Shells.
No?
No,
Would you have got it?
I knew it. I was like, what are you doing?
Right, well, if you want to test yourself and play Who the FUT, you can watch the full video. Just make sure you head to the link in the description below. Guys, there we have it. Another episode of EA Sports in the Game done and dusted. Make sure you tune in for the ePremier League next week, the 25th and 26th of March. Ryan and Shells are competing in that one. Luckily, it's not FG. Luckily, it's not Layton. But guys, you've been brilliant guests. As always, we'll see you on the next one.